Welcome to Warehouse Safety Minutes, where managers learn about safety best practices. You'll learn how to identify problems and prevent warehouse incidents. This infocast is brought to you by Damotech, the leader in rack inspections, repair, and protection. Don't let rack damage endanger your people or equipment. Go to damotech.com and talk to an expert. Today, we're looking at 10 things not to do with warehouse racks. Warehouse racks are the backbone of your storage system, helping you to keep your inventory organized and accessible. But while these structures are essential, improper use can lead to serious safety hazards. Let's go through some common mistakes that can compromise both the safety of your workers and the integrity of your inventory. 1. Neglecting regular inspections. First up, skipping regular inspections is a big no-no. Your racks need consistent checkups to stay in top shape. Ideally, inspections should happen monthly by your warehouse team, with a more thorough inspection annually by a professional. It's easy to spot obvious damage like bent braces or twisted columns, but sometimes the issues are more subtle and can be missed by the untrained eye. Over time, even minor damage can snowball into a major problem. So, keep an eye out and make sure to follow up on any signs of wear and tear. 2. Letting rack damage accumulate. Next, don't let rack damage pile up. If a rack gets hit or damaged, it may not be able to hold the same weight as before, turning it into a ticking time bomb. Even minor dents or dings can be dangerous. If a repair isn't immediately possible, mark the area as off-limits until it's fixed. Better yet, train your staff to avoid these situations in the first place and invest in protective devices to minimize damage. 3. Using homemade repairs. Resist the urge to DIY your rack repairs. It might be tempting to fix a small issue on your own, but unless you're a certified welder working under a professional engineer's supervision, it's just not safe. Racks are designed according to strict standards, and even a small error in a repair could weaken the structure. The risks outweigh the rewards here, so leave it to the pros. 4. Using incompatible components. Don't mix and match components from different manufacturers when repairing your racks. Even if two parts look similar, they might not perform the same way under load. Incompatible parts can lead to poor fits and potentially catastrophic failures. Always make sure you're using the right parts for the job. 5. Not anchoring your racking systems. Anchoring your racks is essential for stability. Unanchored racks can easily be shifted by a forklift, creating a significant hazard. According to safety standards, each column should be anchored with at least one anchor. Don't skip this crucial step. 6. Reconfiguring a rack without engineer approval. Reconfiguring your racks might seem like a quick fix, but doing so without an engineer's approval can be dangerous. Changes in configuration can alter the load capacity and lead to overloading. Always consult with an engineer before making any changes to ensure your racks remain safe and effective. 7. Having inadequate aisle widths. When setting up your racks, make sure your aisle widths are suitable for your forklifts. Narrow aisles make it harder to maneuver, increasing the risk of collisions and damage. OSHA recommends aisles to be at least 3 feet wider than your largest equipment. A little extra space can go a long way in preventing accidents. 8. Connecting racks to the building structure. Your racks should be freestanding, not connected to the building structure. Doing so can transfer loads between the rack and the building, potentially causing damage to both. Unless a structural engineer approves the connection, it's better to keep these systems independent of each other. 9. Not using your racks as intended. Stick to using your racks for their intended purpose. They're designed to hold pallet loads, evenly distributed across the beams. Don't hang tools, parts, or other objects that could put extra strain on the system. Misusing your racks in this way can lead to damage and even collapse. 10. Not using adequate protective devices. Finally, invest in proper protective devices for your racks. Forklift impacts are a leading cause of rack damage, and without protection, even minor collisions can weaken your structure. Protective guards are a cost-effective way to prevent these kinds of accidents and reduce maintenance costs in the long run. In addition to the 10 things we've just talked about, here are other pitfalls to avoid. Don't ignore the condition of your pallets. Damaged ones can compromise the safety of your racks. Avoid taking unnecessary risks, like walking under unsupported racks or climbing on them. Also, watch out for rust, which can weaken your racks over time, and always use proper shims when adjusting the vertical position of your racks. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Warehouse Safety Minutes. Remember, a safe warehouse is a productive warehouse. If you've got questions about your pallet racks, need to fix or protect them, or would like to get them inspected, Damotech's experts can help. Talk to a specialist today at damotech.com. Until next time, stay safe.